Year 21, still top 5. Year 21, he's still top 5. Absolute masterclass from LeBron in the second half of that game. I'm happy Darvin didn't put him on the minutes restriction like he did in game 1 against Denver. He had, game 1, put him on a 30 minutes minutes restriction. I'm happy he didn't do that today. I'm happy he let LeBron play the entire second half, because if he didn't, I'm gonna be real with you, I would have been really pissed off. The entire fourth quarter, pardon me, it was phenomenal today too. Let's not go by that. Kevin Durant was phenomenal today. We had zero answer for him most of the game. I would say the fourth quarter, he more so stopped himself. When you have a great player like that, you don't really stop him. I think Darvin found something in that fourth quarter. Now, minus Gabe Vincent, we're going to get to Gabe Vincent. We are going to get to Gabe Vincent. Trust me, we're going to get to Gabe Vincent. Minus Gabe Vincent, though, I think Darvin found something. I think he found something in Christian Wood. Christian Wood, we looked at as going to be one of our guys that's going to be a scorer when AD's not in the game. But other than that, he was a great defender today. He gave us length. I mean, we used a lot of situations where we had him and AD on the court at the same time. And honestly, I don't know why we aren't starting Christian Wood, to be honest with you. Well, I mean, I get the Prince starting, but like AD, we know AD works well when he has another big next to him. And to kind of go away from that when you have Hayes and Wood, even though I didn't think they used Hayes right today at all. Like I said, we're going to get into a lot of the wrong stuff that the Lakers did today. But I thought Christian Wood, he was really good in game 1 against Denver. He looked great today. His offense was a little iffy, but just having another big body, he's another great rebounder, because early in the game, we were getting destroyed on rebounds. Like, it was an effort thing. And I will say this about this Laker team. They probably have some of the worst effort I've seen from a team. And the reason I won't say it's the worst effort, because I've watched this team play a year ago. And that team had even worse effort than the team that we saw tonight. I mean, if they just played the way they played in that fourth quarter, they would have ran this Phoenix team out their gym. They should have ran this Phoenix team out the gym. The Phoenix team played with heart. We were definitely the more talented team, but Phoenix played with heart the whole game. They played with heart. Everyone wanted to go out there and prove something. Shout out to Jordan Goodwin, though. 618. He had a phenomenal game. He was torching us all night long. We had no answer for him. But yeah, let's get into the negatives. Boy, where do I start? Where do I start the negatives? Because this was a bad game. Other than that fourth quarter, which, let's be honest with ourselves here, they shot, what did they shoot, 1 for something in the fourth? Let me see if they have the final stats. They had 11 points in the fourth quarter, which is kind of how we started the game. We started the game with 18 points in the first quarter. Yeah, I think let's start there. Let's start this first quarter. This is the second game in a row the Lakers have came out absolutely flat. Game 1, we had 20 points in the first quarter, which was, I think they said it was like the lowest we've had. And then they topped that by going with 18 points in the first quarter. I don't understand why we keep starting so bad from the field. Like, we're not going to win games like this. Denver crushed us when we did that, and they never let us back in the game. Phoenix, they were empty-handed today. They didn't have Book and they didn't have Beal, so we were able to come back, and I had a feeling we were going to end up winning this game. But you can't do this against top teams. Like, when Phoenix is fully healthy, you can't do this. Can't do this against Denver. You already saw they can't do this against the Kings we have next. Can't do this against the Warriors. You just can't come into the game that flat-footed. And if you're going to do that, you can't allow a Phoenix bench team to have 30 points in the first quarter. Like, 30 points in the first quarter is crazy. It's this thing that the Lakers love to do. They love to play this comeback hero basketball. I don't understand it. It's cool, you guys can fight through adversity, but you don't have to fight through adversity every night. There needs to be nights where you guys just dominate a team. The Lakers' 3-point struggles, they're here again. We couldn't shoot threes last year. We thought we got more 3-point shooters, and oh my gosh, let's look at the box score. AD was 1 for 2 on threes. Torrance Prince only shot 1 3, 0 for 1. LeBron was 1 for 5 on threes. D'Angelo Russell 1 for 7 on threes. Austin Reeves 1 for 2 on threes. Rory Hachimura should play more, 1 for 2 on threes. Christian Wood 0 for 2 on threes. Cam Reddish 0 for 3 on threes. Jackson Hayes an attempted 3. And oh my gosh, Gabe Vincent played 35 minutes. Gabe Vincent played 35 minutes. Gabe Vincent played 35 minutes. He didn't do anything. He was 3 for 10, over 5 from the 3, 1 for 2 from field. He had 7 points. The only reason he's a plus 13 is because he played in the end of the game with LeBron, which LeBron was a plus 22. Christian Wood was a plus 23. Like I said, he was phenomenal all game. He didn't play defense. Gabe Vincent sits at, how tall is fucking Gabe Vincent? Gabe Vincent is 6'2", so he can't guard anybody on the court. He couldn't shoot a 3 to save his life. It's not like he passes. I just don't understand what he does on the court for us. What does Gabe Vincent do? Someone tell me, please. What does he do to play 35 minutes? He played more minutes than Austin Reeves, played 2 more minutes than D'Angelo Russell, and he was on the court at the end of the game. I don't get it. I don't know what Rory did to Darvin, because he played 12 minutes, and this is the second game. I'm just like, why is he not playing? I know everyone's upset Cam Reddish. I'm a Cam Reddish fanboy. I did not mind his minutes today. He only played 12 minutes. I thought he was a solid defender on KD. Of course, KD's going to torch you. It's fucking Kevin Durant. But I wasn't too upset at it. Christian Wood, phenomenal. Great game. I loved Christian Wood tonight. Anthony Davis. He finishes with 30 and 13. 3 blocks, 3 steals. Stat line looks great. Let me tell you the honest truth about this game. First of all, Anthony Davis played 1 quarter of basketball. He played 1 quarter of basketball. He didn't play basketball the first 2 quarters. He kind of just ran up and down and got a couple rebounds. He played 1 quarter of actual basketball today. I would love to see what his fourth quarter points were. Can we, is there something where I could do like, he played 1 quarter though. And I was telling someone this, the intensity that the Lakers played with in the fourth quarter, if they played with that when the game starts, this game's a 20-point blowout. It's effort with these fucking Lakers, bro. It's effort. They just don't care. And it's infuriating, bro. Like, you do this every night. You just don't care. We shot 5 for 29 on threes. Oh my gosh. 5 for 29? Like, you're not winning any NBA game shooting that bad. Prince needs to shoot more threes. I'm going to be real with you. He was 0 for 5. Maybe he just wasn't feeling it tonight. D'Angelo Russell supposed to be one of our better shooters. You shot 7 threes. You made 1. Austin Reeves, you need to shoot more threes. You're probably our best shooter on our team. Roy, you need to shoot more threes. Cam, you got to fucking start making your threes. I'm going to be real with you. Christian Wood, you got to make your threes. Gabe Vincent, get off the court. I just don't understand it. Darvin Ham, terrible rotations tonight. I just lineups that are just questionable. Questionable lineups all night. I'm like, what? Why, Darvin? Questionable rotations all night, man. Oh my gosh, we got the win. Okay, that's the other point I had. So let's look at LeBron. LeBron had 11 points going through the third quarter, right? Going through the fourth quarter, and it's not LeBron's fault. If you watch the beginning of the game, we're going to watch the highlights in a minute here. They literally have this offensive game plan of not giving LeBron James the basketball. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I understand he's 38. You don't run around the whole game through him. I understand. Don't run him at the point beginning of the game. Run him in the fourth quarter. I'm okay with that. But I'm not okay with him not being in offense at all. Play him in the low post. Give him a couple touches. I mean, there's literally stretches of the game where he doesn't touch the ball for 5 to 6 possessions. And I'm like, this offense is terrible. This Lakers offense is awful. It's an awful offense. They have no identity. They have no plays. It's the same thing we argued about last year. We had no plays. No identity, nothing. We just run out the court and just hope that we're going to be better than the team because we have LeBron James, Anthony Davis. And that worked tonight, and it works about 30% of the time, but you're not getting, first of all, you're not getting back to Western Conference Finals playing like this. You're not getting to the championship playing like this. It's terrible, man.